Samuel L. Jackson net worth. Samuel L. Jackson is a prolific American actor and producer with a fortune of $250 million, having played in more than 150 films during his career to date. Samuel L. Jackson is one of the highest-grossing actors of all time, with worldwide box office receipts for his films, excluding cameo appearances, of more than $16.7 billion. As of this video, Samuel L. Jackson's films have grossed an average of $89.9 million per film. He earns a salary of $10 million to $20 million per starring role in a major production. Through skillful negotiation, Samuel earns from $4 to $6 million every time he appears as Nick Fury in a Marvel movie, even if it's a short cameo scene in the end credits with 1 or 2 lines. From the beginning of his career as a stage actor, Samuel L. Jackson has always excelled at playing tough, uncompromising characters. He has used this ability in an almost uninterrupted series of successes on the big screen. Some have joked that Samuel L. Jackson is best played by, well, Samuel L. Jackson. Whatever his process, it seems to work. Among other awards, he has been nominated for an Oscar and has a broad fan base that seems to transcend age, race, and culture. People just love watching him. He has created iconic characters in such films as Do It Right, Mo Better Blues, Menace to Society, Jurassic Park, Pulp Fiction, Die Hard Retaliation, Long Kiss Goodnight, Star Wars Episode from 1 to 3, Early Life and Activism. Samuel Leroy Jackson was born in Washington, D.C. on December 21, 1948, and was the only child of his parents, Elizabeth and Roy. He was raised by his mother in Chattanooga, Tennessee, with limited contact with his father. He attended several separate schools, eventually graduating from Riverside High School in Chattanooga. He later attended Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, where he first earned a degree in marine biology. After joining local acting group to earn extra credit for a class, Jackson discovered an interest in acting and decided to change majors. While at Morehouse, Jackson served as one of the chaperones at Martin Luther King Jr.'s funeral in Atlanta in 1968, after campus protests in 1969, when Jackson and several other students took members of the Morehouse College Board of Trustees hostage, demanding reforms to the school's curriculum and governance. Jackson was indicted and found guilty of unlawful imprisonment, a second-degree felony. He was also disqualified for 2 years. He eventually returned to college and graduated in 1972 with a Bachelor of Arts in Drama. During his suspension, he worked as a social worker in Los Angeles. Acting career. Jackson began with roles in various plays and TV movies before moving from Atlanta to New York City in 1976. He spent the next decade appearing in theatrical productions. After a 1981 performance in The Soldier's Play, Jackson was introduced to director Spike Lee. He offered him small roles in his films Schoolyard Amazement, 1988, and Do It Right, 1989. During this time, Jackson also struggled with heroin and cocaine addiction, eventually entering and successfully completing rehab. In the early 1990s, he gained more recognition with such films as Goodfellas, 1990, Jungle Fever, 1991, Patriot Games, 1992, Amos and Andrew, 1993, True Romance, 1993, and Jurassic Park, 1993. He has appeared in several successful franchises, including George Lucas's Star Wars universe as Jedi Master Mace Windu and director Nick Fury in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He originally gave his consent to Marvel Comics to develop their ultimate version of the Nick Fury character in his likeness. Other notable films in which Jackson has starred include A Time to Kill, 1996, The Negotiator, 1998, Snakes on a Plane, 2000, and Kong Skull Island, 2017. He is also known for his collaborations with director Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction 1994, Jack Brown 1997, Django Libre 2012, and The Loathsome 8 2015. In addition to his work on screen, Jackson has also worked as a voice actor in several animated films, including Supergirls 2004 and its sequel, Supergirls 2 2018, Star Wars The Clone Wars 2008, and Turbo 2013. Some of his highest-grossing films include Avengers: The Final 2019, with lifetime gross revenues of $803,395,591. Avengers Infinity War 2018 with a lifetime gross of $678,815,482. The Avengers 2012 with a lifetime gross of $623,357,910. Supergirl 2 2018 with a lifetime gross of $608,581,744, and Captain Marvel 2019 with a lifetime gross of $425,917,079, according to Box Office Mojo. Other occasions. Jackson has not only voiced various animated films, but he also voiced the main antagonist in the video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. In addition, he has voiced God in the Bible Experience, the New Testament version of the audiobook of the Bible. He also recorded the Audible.com audiobook for Go Fuck Yourself to Sleep. Jackson's most advertising deal is with Capital One, which pays him an 8-figure sum a year. He has also appeared in ads for Adidas, Apple, and Brioni. Between June 2016 and June 2017, he earned $30 million from his various endeavors, which was enough to make him one of the 15 highest paid actors. Personal life. Jackson married actress and sports channel producer Latana Richardson in 1980. The couple met while attending Morehouse College in Atlanta, and they have a daughter, Zoe, born in 1982. All three Jacksons are active in a number of charitable causes. Over the years, they have donated millions of dollars to causes related to education, Alzheimer's, and equal rights. According to DNA tests, Jackson can trace part of his ancestry back to the Benga people of Gabon, and he became a naturalized Gabonese citizen in 2019. Real estate. Samuel L. Jackson's home in Beverly Hills, current. Samuel L. Jackson and his wife Latanya live in a beautiful 11,738 square foot estate located in the Beverly Park neighborhood of Beverly Hills, California, which they bought for $8,350,000 in 2000. From actress and comedian Roseanne Barr. The house consists of 3 separate structures: a main house, a detached garage, and a guest house with a pool. There is also a standard-sized tennis court and a pool overlooking the hills. Samuel L. Jackson House in Los Angeles, formerly. Samuel L. Jackson and his wife had a gorgeous 4,491 square foot, 4-bedroom Tudor-style home in the San Fernando Valley at one point in time when they were raising their daughter. The house was built in 1981, and one day they stumbled upon it while driving through the valley. Jackson's wife remarked in an interview with Architectural Digest that she saw the less than desirable country adobe and knew right away it was hers. I wonder if she could say the same about Jackson. The couple enlisted the help of designer Cecil Ann Hayes, whom the couple met in Chicago through friend Wesley Snipes, to oversee the transition. The house had a large family room with a fireplace, a rustic kitchen, a formal dining room, a solarium, a tennis court, a 66-foot pool and spa, a golf lawn, and a 2,100 square foot guest house with 2 bedrooms that Jackson converted into a movie room with green velvet walls and leather furniture. And let me tell you, the Jacksons spared no expense when it came to decorating their beautiful adobe. We're talking Persian rugs, Art de Mexico tables, 100-tone furniture, Robert Allen damask fabric, and mahogany tables inlaid with mother-of-pearl imported from Morocco, to name a few items. Gorgeous works of art, such as Jacob Lawrence's Builder, adorned the walls, and electric decorative elements such as West African shivers and ceramic pots gave it a very Afrocentric feel. We wanted our daughter to live in a home-like environment, Jackson told Architectural Digest in 2000. The couple put the house up for sale in December 2014 for $3.2 million and sold it in June 2015 for $2,812,500. The house has since been completely remodeled and sold again for $3.85 million. Wages. Samuel L. Jackson earned $75,000 for his role in the 1992 film White Sands. He earned $10 million for Shaft, $7 million for Unbreakable, $6 million for No Good Deed, and $5 million for Kong Skull Island. He earned between $4 to $6 million after awards each time he appeared in a Marvel movie as Nick Fury. Car collection. Given Jackson's reputation for driving luxury cars in many of his blockbusters, it seems only fitting that he owns the most beautiful of cars. Samuel L. Jackson owns cars ranging from the Toyota Camry, Range Rover Sport to cars like the Rolls-Royce Phantom. Range Rover Sport, $80,000. After seeing a Ferrari plant in 2014, Samuel Jackson allegedly purchased a Range Rover Sport. The car costs more than $80,000, but its quality and high-tech features make it worthy of consideration. Jackson is a fan of luxury supercars, and his Range Rover Sport is a one-of-a-kind car. Driving the car is so fast, it feels like you're driving in a video game. Maybach 57S, $400,000. The Maybach 57S has premium written on it. The letter S in the name also means special. The actor's collection would not be complete without these elegant pieces. Rumor has it that it is the most expensive car he owns, costing him $400,000. The Maybach 57S is powered by a 543 horsepower twin turbocharged V12 engine. Rolls-Royce Phantom, $325,000. It's almost impossible not to notice a Rolls-Royce in a celebrity car collection. Samuel L. Jackson followed suit and bought a magnificent Rolls-Royce Phantom. He reportedly spent $325,000 on the car. This beast, which has a gas capacity of about 100 gallons and is powered by a 6.7-liter V12 engine, is a sight to behold. Summary: Samuel L. Jackson has a fortune of $250 million. Thanks to his roles in such franchises as Star Wars, Marvel movies, and Supergirls, he is one of the highest-grossing actors of all time in terms of worldwide box office receipts for lead roles. His base salary for a starring role in a movie is from $10 to $20 million. He can earn up to $20 million if back-end scores are included. In a given year, he can also make tens of millions of dollars from supporting companies such as Capital One and Apple. In the United States alone, Jackson and his wife own at least $30 million worth of real estate. If you want a full video about Samuel L. Jackson's car collection, write in the comments.